Hi guys, we are now going to look at decimal fractions equivalent forms. Now remember, equivalent means the same value. So first we are going to use a common fraction and write it as a decimal. Now very important to look at the number of zeros in your denominator. There is 1 0, so you must only have one digit after your comma. Because it's less than 1, right, because it's a fraction, you will put 0, comma, and because there's only 1 0, you only need one digit after your comma. So 5/10 is the same as 0,5. If you look at the next one, there are 2 zeros in the denominator. So you need two digits after the comma. Because it is less than 1, you will put 0, comma, you need two digits, so it'll be 34. So 34/100 is the same as 0,34. Now if you look at this one, this is not a multiple of 10. So you have to change the 25 either to 10 or to 100 or to 1,000. Now we're going to take it to 100. What did I do with 25 to get to 100? I times by 4. Remember in fractions what I do at the bottom, I do at the top. So 3 times 4 is 12. Now I have a common fraction. You must still change it to a decimal. Now I have 2 zeros and I have two numbers that must go after the 0. So it will be 0, 1, 2. Now if we look at 3.5, remember sometimes a fraction is more than 1. It's not always less than 1. So that 3, it's a whole number. So that 3 must be in front of the comma because it is a whole number. Then again the 2, you must either take to 10, to 100 or to 1,000. So we're going to take it to 100. So what did I do with the 2 to get to 100? I times by 50. What I do at the bottom, I do at the top. So 1 times 50 is 50. Now if I want to change that to a decimal, obviously that will be in the front. We have 2 zeros, so you need two numbers behind the comma. So this will be 3, 5, and then you can add the 0 if you like, but it doesn't make a difference. Now if you do the opposite, if you take it from a decimal number to a common fraction, you do the same thing. How many digits do I have after the comma? 2. So my denominator must have 2 zeros. And then I just put that number at the top. This side again, you have two numbers after your comma. So your denominator must have 2 zeros. So it will be 100 and we have a 3. Right, easy enough, it just works the opposite way. Now sometimes they ask you to write the decimal as a percentage. Now remember, all percentages are out of 100. So first of all, you have to change this to a common fraction. Now again, how many digits do we have after the comma? Only 1. So my denominator will only have 1 0. And then you put this one at the top. And remember, all decimals are out of 100. So my denominator must be 100. How did I get 10 to 100? I times by 10. What I do at the bottom, I do at the top. So 4 times 10 is 40, which we know is 40%. This one works the same way. We have two digits after the comma. So my denominator must have 2 zeros. So it'll be 100. I will put the 84 on top. 84 out of 100 does make 84%.